Alright guys, I am going to work on this mower. My dad's been having issues with it. I know what's wrong with it, so it's just a spring. He uses it to cut up his food plots and do a little bit of, I guess you could say, brush hogging with it. It's just a cheap mower. It came with the property he bought. But there's a spring that adjusts the idle on it all the way it runs, and the spring's all boogered up. So I think I'm gonna fix a solid one on there. Just something when he starts it up, it runs on one idle. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know it's probably not the right way, but it works for me, then it'll work for him. I fixed this once before, but it got jarred around and it broke. So that spring right here, not this one, but this one back here. You can't really see it. So we're going to fix it up again for him. Yeah. So we're going to make it to where this thing will run about half idle. Throttle about half open. I need to clean that thing again. Alright. Well, I started it up to see if where this idle needed to be at. And it seems to be running like crap right now. Maybe a bigger issue here. So we're going to take this spark plug out, see if maybe we got something burned up in it. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's got a lot of oil on it. But he did bring it out to me, so it could have sloshed a bunch of it around in there before I got it. I haven't started it up until today. So I'll clean this off again, reset the gap. I'll go ahead and probably pull that top casing off and pull the coil off of there. That gap's wrong, so we're going to have to get a socket for this and pull that off of there. Alright, now I don't know if this is exactly the right way, but I always set mine at 5/1000ths, the gap on here, and it works on this side, but to know this side was wrong, it doesn't even go in there. I mean, it still spins, but there's no gap. So it's going to run like crap until I get that fixed. So we're going to take this off of here and clean it up. There we go. Alright, got that off there. It's rusted. And this here is some kind of buildup dirt, crap maybe. Let's see it come off of there. I'll wire brush this down, get it all cleaned up. Alright, well, got it all cleaned up. I mean, besides that part, that's not going to make any difference. So I figured, go ahead and take this intake off of here and see if maybe there's a bunch of oil down inside here. There shouldn't be. But if there is, then we've got another issue with it. So, it doesn't look bad. I've seen a lot worse. I'll clean it up. The valves look a little dirty. No big deal. Not something that can't be fixed. Alright, well, I picked up some carburetor cleaner. I sprayed it down inside there. Opened the exhaust up, sprayed it all in there. Sprayed it down in there. Even sprayed some of it down inside there. Alright, everything's cleaned up now. I'm going to start putting it back together. Put this back on here. Yeah, I just used carburetor cleaner to clean the intake out. Nothing black came out of it though. So I mean, it was pretty clean. A little bit of black crack came out of the valves and stuff, but I think that's just going to happen anyways. And then it's time to stick this on here. Now if I don't break it first. People would just use a matchbook and gap that way. You can do it that way. I mean, whatever works. I have feeler gauges, so just assume you use these. And I mean, if I didn't have these, that's probably what I'd end up using. I've used it before. All right, got it gapped. Yeah, pretty good now. So I'll finish putting it back together real quick. Oh, wait, we'll put the spark plug in here. Now, I probably won't run with the dam when I do start it up because I don't have this other spring in here yet. But the idea of this is to see if it's even going to start and how it's going to run when I idle it up. Alright, well, it's still running like crap. So I'm going to take this carburetor back off again and try cleaning it, I guess, one more time. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if something just got back down the side there, or I don't really know. I definitely don't think it's anything internal. I mean, maybe a little wore out, but